Bonsai!
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 How's it going, guys? Samurai Jane here with my partners in crime, Troy Kwando and Daniel Sun. So we've done this lovely pictograph for you. Troy actually found a whole bunch of iPods in his house, and so we decided to put them up here, and we were kind of looking at when they launched and what was going on during that time, because it's really interesting if you look back in history at what's happened since the first generation iPod launched. And even here we have the third generation iPod, which is the first one we're representing here on the board. And I don't know if you know or if you remember, but in 2004, when this particular iPod launched, Ken and Barbie actually split after 43 years of dating. Did you know that?
That's crazy.
I think she might have been a little pissed that she didn't get a ring after 43 years.
She got a pony.
She
did get a pony. She got a pink pony, a pink car, she got the house.
Didn't she have a Winnebago too?
I think Barbie's high maintenance.
Yeah.
I do too. From what I read, Ken was never into, he liked, well, maybe that, but he liked his girls au naturel, and I mean, Barbie's really as fake as you get.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Ken was a little high maintenance
So the
too.
curtains in the carpet didn't mix.
Okay.
Also, we
On
had
that
the
note.
first legal Canadian same-sex marriage that year that took
Go
place
Canada.
in Quebec. Go Canada. Also, the last episode of Friends aired.
They won't be there for you.
Yeah, okay, anyway, on to 2005.
Come on, it's Friends. It's Rachel.
Yeah, I know.
It's
You're
Sweet
not-
Rachel.
How you do?
Yeah. So yeah, 2005, you moved over to the ipod-nano, made an appearance. And you can see from 2004 to 2005, it's a huge design change. Apple's really getting it sleek, they're getting it nice and, appealing to the geeky person, and as well as the mainstream. So it's a really nice looking iPod actually. But a few things happened in 2005. Awesome, Xbox 360 debuts in North America. Eat that, Sony. I'm biased, I'm a fanboy, I'm a 360 guy. I see Xbox as being the natural successor to Sega, and Sega was my brand, so that's 360. If you're on 360, Mikuro Stars gamertag, hit me up. I love this fact. The last Star Wars film, Revenge of the Sith, debuted in 2005. Exactly, but you know what? I was glad to see the back of that trilogy. I grew up with Star Wars, the original one. I went to the cinema as an 8-year-old kid to see the very first Star Wars. And the new trilogy was just, yeah. So, the third one in the new series was the best of the lot, but it was still.
Is that the one with Jar Jar?
Jar Jar came in the first one,
I didn't like
Phantom
Jar Jar.
Menace. No, he splits it in the middle. Jar Jar.
I'm going to have to cut in right here because he'll go all day.
Yeah, I'll go absolutely. Alright, moving on. This is awesome. This is inspiring. Lance Armstrong won his 7th Tour de France, beat testicular cancer, and won his 7th jersey. And Sheryl Crow had nothing to do with it. There you go.
A real inspiration he is to me.
He is, yeah.
Moving on to 2007, we have this third generation Nano here. They went a little funkier with the design and kind of made it a little shorter, fatter, kind of a little different. And that year, there was a 2,100-year-old melon discovered by archaeologists in Japan. How they knew it was a melon, not really sure. I don't know how that thing must have smelled, or that's baffling. Also, the final Harry Potter book was released that year and sold 11 million copies in less than 24 hours, which is totally insane. And actually, I've never read any of the books, which is sad.
No, heck, me too. I've been forced to watch the movies, but I've not seen the
me
movies.
too.
2008, we move up to the kind of iPod that most people recognise now, the 4th generation Nano. And again, it's really sleek, it's a nice finish on it. And most people now with iPods, this is the one that you kind of recognise, is the Nano. This is where Apple really, took the iPod in a new direction. And there was some big news that year. 2008, it saw Iran sending a rocket into space, as well as launching the first space station for Iran. Unrelated news, George Bush sent 1,000 Marines into space to find weapons of mass destruction. Still looking, I believe, but it's a big place. Bill Gates, I love Bill Gates. He steps down as the chairman of Microsoft to focus on his Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for philanthropic things. But that's inspiring. I mean, you look at Lance Armstrong as an inspiring person. Bill Gates, he gets a lot of crap as being a dictator kind of person, and ruining computer
His company
users.
makes so much money. And
Yeah,
he's a billionaire.
exactly.
Yeah.
But he gives so much back to good, and he's now part of that 40 billionaires team that's giving stuff back.
Yeah.
So 2008 was a really good year, apart from the poor Marines are still floating about space.
And then in 2009, we have this second generation iPod Touch. So this was pretty exciting when they launched the touch screen. This is the second gen. And in 2009, a lot of stuff happened in 2009. Of course, Obama was sworn in as the first black president of the United States, which was an amazing campaign for that as well.
Great use of social.
Yeah,
great use of
that was
social.
outstanding. Never been done before.
But
And
it
then-
didn't win him the campaign, it just was used great, just to...
Totally, absolutely. He won the campaign.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg, of course, pisses off millions of Facebook users with his privacy issues, and a lot of other stuff happened in 2009, but we kind of ran out of board space here. So these are the iPods.
A good analogy to adapt your business to the current trends. Apple's managed to do that with the design of the iPods, and if your business can change and adapt with all the other stuff that's happening around you, you'll be like an Apple, hopefully, without Steve Jobs.
Bonsai.
Bonsai.
Bonsai.